Still here, Kev. You're still talking, aren't you? Still here.
I've had COVID again, by the way. I'm not, for a second time, I'm not that with it yet. Oh yeah, that's it. The 50 mental health tips. We're now at numbers 21 to 30. Now, a reminder, these are tips, not my tips. They're tips I found somewhere. Some of them are good. Some of them I think are good. Some of them I think are not good. Some of them I actually don't get, but maybe you do. Tip 21, use a mental health app. We'll link some below. There's some good ones like Calm. There's some you can do journaling on, like mental health workbooks and stuff. So yeah, there are some good ones. For God's sake, what the Wi-Fi signal's strong. Just download. 7 hours. Are you? I have closed all background apps. There are what's a background app? Yeah, accept all. Jesus. Payment declined. Tip 22. I do like this one. I think this one's good. If you're struggling to sleep, if you can't sleep, don't just lie there fighting not being able to sleep. It doesn't work. Get up and do something. Give yourself a time, maybe half an hour or something, and then try again. Tip 23, change your sheets, your bedding. Okay, nice, got the new bedding just there. There we go. Where are you? Brilliant. Tip 24, have a real out loud conversation with yourself. Really? What's it all about? There has to be some kind of meaning. No, there ain't. Well, no, no, it doesn't feel like it, but there has to be some kind of purpose. Even if we're just here and there's nothing after life, and we're here to do the best we can to please other people. No bollocks. No, there's nothing. It's all bollocks. Okay. But there's lots of religion. There's lots of philosophy. It's all based on this stuff, and you're just saying it's bollocks. Yeah, it's just bollocks. Just people trying to find meaning out of meaningless bollocks. Tip 25, decide on an action. It could be something that you need to do, that you're going to do, maybe finding a solution to a problem, or it may be just outriding the unpleasantness that you're feeling. But just decide what your action is and do it. Kirsten Bell has quoted, apparently she uses this with the kids, I'll read it. Do you want a solution to the problem you're crying about, or do you just want to let this feeling pass through you? And Kirsten Bell, right? She saved the universe for everyone who has ever existed and ever will exist, and the afterlife and that, so she's got to be right, yeah? Tip 26, this is one that kind of, it has its pros and cons almost for me, but it is good to remember. Nothing lasts forever. The problem with that, of course, is all the loveliness you might be experiencing, all the pleasantness, the things you really enjoy, the people you love, you know, nothing lasts forever, unfortunately, but it can be helpful in times of pain, anguish, that kind of thing. Time, whether we like it or not, moves on. So I use this sometimes when let's say I'm in a meeting and I'm bored, or I don't know, I'm at work and I'm not feeling good and I've got hours and hours to go. I remember that the time will pass and it will end. There will come that time when I'm back at home. There will come that time when I'm back in bed or whatever. Tomorrow will come. It will happen. There's no stopping it. So it's a difficult one, I suppose, but that can be helpful. I think it can be helpful in certain situations. 27. Allow yourself distractions. This isn't necessarily the same as not facing a problem, which is how some people view it. It's not that. Allow yourself to be distracted, and when there's issues, to come away from those and do something else. Tip 28. Don't judge yourself. I sentence you to 2 days of feeling terrible guilt because you forgot your father's birthday. Yeah, you could just say I'm so sorry and explain why it happened, because there probably was a reason, and you know, do something nice. It's fine. Much better solution. Tip 29. Stop thinking about what you think you should be doing. I quite like this one. Sometimes we get overwhelmed, or sometimes, for example, I've been ill for the last week. There's 2 or 3 things that I wanted to get done that I haven't done, so that's now like a backlog of work. But stop thinking about what you should be doing. Just again, be constructive. Reschedule. Tip 30. It's okay to pause. That's very important. It's okay to pause on your short-term goals, your long-term goals, what you're doing that day, what you're doing that week. There we go. So there's 2 more of these. We've still got tips 31 to 50 to get through. See you later. So what am I doing? I don't know. Yeah. Tip 25. Tip 24. Tip 28. Well, you could.